Welcome to Bethpage. Bethpage is located on Long Island in the eastern portion of Nassau County, 26 miles from New York City, with a population of 17,050. 21% of the population is over 65 years old. The predominant language is English, with 15% speaking Spanish or Spanish Creole, and 97% of the population is at or above the poverty level. One major roadway just east of Bethpage is the Seafloor Bay Expressway, Route 135, which goes north and south. North of Bethpage, running east to west, is Old Country Road, and south is Hempstead Turnpike. To the west is Hicksville Road, which runs north and south. Bethpage's central location makes it a convenient place to live. The Volunteer Fire Department celebrated its 100th anniversary last year and began serving the community in 1910. There are actually two fire stations, one at the north end of town and one at the south end. The 8th precinct of the Nassau County Police Department patrols the Bethpage community, and it is located on the border of Bethpage and the neighboring town of Wantor. Bethpage has its own water district services. The community of Bethpage, Old Bethpage, Plainview, South Farmingdale, Hicksville, and Levittown. This area spans 5.5 square miles, services 32,000 people, and has over 1,000 fire hydrants. Bethpage has an assortment of houses. Some were built in the 1920s, but most were built during the baby boom era in the 1950s and 60s, and then more houses were built later on. There are also many affordable senior homes due to the efforts of Nassau County. The homes are mostly middle-class income homes that are well-maintained. Landscape is neat, tree-lined streets that are well-lit, and roadways are maintained. The average property size is 75 by 100. Most homes seem to have one or more cars. There are no obvious signs of poorly maintained houses or neglected areas in this community. Trash is picked up by the town 2 times a week, and there are a couple of houses with for sale signs that usually go quickly. 91% of the homes are owner-occupied. Transportation is mainly by car when you live on Long Island, but many commuters that go to New York City take the Long Island Railroad. There are also buses that run on the major roadways near and around Bethpage. 82% of the workers use a car, truck, or van to commute to work, and 12.5% use public transportation. And we also have motor vehicle right in Bethpage. There are plenty of local shopping areas to meet the needs of the community, including food store, fast food restaurants, drugstores, cleaners, jewelry stores, and clothing stores. The closest mall is only 10 to 15 minutes away by car. One of the neighboring town has a large population from India, so there are many Indian stores just north of Bethpage. North Fork Corporation is the largest industry in Bethpage. They bought over Grumman Aircraft Engineering back in 1994. 4.7% of the population is in construction, 19.7% in manufacturing, 6.7% in wholesale, 20.9% in finance, real estate, and insurance, 9.8% in education and healthcare, and 11.8% in professional, scientific and management positions. Bethpage has 1 high school, 1 middle school, and 3 elementary schools. They also have the Discovery program that runs before and after care programs in all 3 elementary schools, and a preschool program for 4-year-olds. There is 1 college, Briarcliff College, which provides a career-focused business education to a diverse student population. Sports are very big in Bethpage, and the Bethpage PAL runs a multitude of sport programs for the children. Bethpage has great parks, starting with the community park right across the street from the high school. It has outdoor pools in the summertime with ball fields, tennis courts, and playgrounds. All year round there is an indoor ice skating ring that is open to the public and used by our neighboring school districts for their hockey leagues. Right in the middle of town is the public library. Once you pass the public library, you are only about a mile away from the home of the famous Bethpage State Park, which has bike riding paths, horseback riding paths, polo fields, picnic areas, and golf courses. It also has the world-renowned Black Golf Course, which was the home of the United States Open in 2002 and 2009. There are many churches in Bethpage. There is a Lutheran church, an Assembly of God church, Methodist, Catholic, Presbyterian, Greek Orthodox, and Baptist church. The post office is on Hicksville Road, bordering Wantour and Bethpage. There are two hospitals very close to Bethpage. The first is North Shore LIJ Hospital Plainview, a 204-bed community hospital, and the second is St. Joseph's Hospital, a 203-bed community hospital. There is also a not-for-profit community-based counseling program that offers substance abuse treatment and prevention and family and children's services called the People Counseling Agency.